الله كريم الله 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 سبحان الله 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 سلطان الله يا ربي أنت السلطان نحن عبيدك أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والشكر لله ولا إله إلا الله والله أكبر ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم دستور مدد يسري مدد يا رجال الله أطيعوا الله أطيعوا الرسول والأولي الأمر منكم. Praise be to the Lord that grant us the favor to be together tonight for a small reminding. Din al-Nasir, Prophet peace be upon him, said the religion is good advice. We are coming close to a holy month that is entering in few days. Shahr Ramadan, a month of intense spiritual exercise, a month to strike the ego. Allah Azza wa Jal described that. He says, fasting has a goodness for you only if you knew. Because it is said that when the soul was created, human soul, when it was created, it was the honored creature, the ultimate creature. And the Lord of creation wished for that soul to be the greatest. Greatness doesn't come without a challenge. If they tell you this great knight was the best knight of his time, he spent his time sitting on comfortable couches, eating nice baklavas and drinking tea, you would say this is not a strong and powerful knight. But if they tell you the knight has been battling beasts and demons, has been defeating enemies, has been showing his character when he was put at trial, and they harm him, they betray him, still goodness came out of him. So when the soul, divine presence, wish to put a challenge for the soul to the size of the soul, he created ego, nafs al-amara bisu. But ego had to be strong enough to challenge the soul. So ego was created from an ocean of supremacy, like a shadow to the soul. And then the Lord tested that ego when it was created like every creature. And the Lord said to the ego, who are you? Who am I to you? The ego said, you are you, I am me. The only creature ever that was able to say something like that to the Lord of creation. Every other creatures Anta Rabb, you are our Lord. Prophet Muhammad, they say that when he was asked, he couldn't answer. He kept silent because he was so shy. He kept silent. So the ego was taken to the valley of heat and spent 70,000 years in the valley of heat and was called back. Who are you? Who am I to you? The ego said to the Lord, you are you, I am me. Lord said, send it to the valley of cold. 70,000 years. Third time, he sent it to the valley of starvation. When the ego came back after being sent to the valley of starvation and was asked by his Lord, who are you, who am I? Antara, you are my Lord. So that's why every prophet, every genuine ways of spirituality, name it. Don't go, if you want to raise your spiritual state, it can go without a fast. Whatever is the fast. You go with the shaman, they will fast. You go with the Buddhist, they will fast. You go with Shaolin people, they learn to fast. You go with Christian, with Jews, with Muslim, they fast. It's a spiritual tool to weaken something in human being and to change what is our assumptions. We think that humans run in a certain way. As soon as you start changing that, a different manifestation appears. So this is why Muslim, as it was prescribed before to other prophets, they fast for this month. And although it seemed hard, it seemed challenging, you will find that so many Muslims, the rest of the year, they are a little bit relaxed. They are not practicing as they should. When come Ramadan, everyone is doubling its effort. Because once they try it, they realize there is something in it. To weaken the ego, it releases the tyranny of ego on the soul. Because this human, the sultan, the king of the kingdom of human is the soul. But very, very quickly, it's going to have a coup d'etat. The ego take over slowly. Just you look at the toddler when he is entering terrible 2. I know I have one like that. Terrible 2, how is saying, no, I want, this is mine. And it's starting to debate about everything. The ego is slowly deploying its wings until when the wings become completely open, and this is when the adolescence is coming to its end. So every spiritual quest had to put in place a system to weaken that dimension of human being. So Ramadan is coming, full of gems, full of wisdom, full of so many precious elements for the quest. Servants should enter into it, prepare to enter into it, and enter into it like we're entering into a sanctuary. Here has come a time to seclude myself with my Lord. A favorable time. Our Sheikh used to say always, when you are at sea, if you want to go fast and you want to go far away, you have to catch the good wind. When that wind is starting, what you have to raise the sail quickly in order to advance. So one of this time that we can advance fast is the month of Ramadan. May our Lord grant us wisdom of this month, not only to deprive the ego from food and drinking, but to fast also from our bad manners, most important, and to be able to try to reach another level of fasting, the fasting from the bad thought and the bad intention, even more difficult. Like Sayyidina Shaykh Abdul Qadir Jilani, one of the famous Soufi master from Baghdad, gave that lesson. There is a fasting from the food, a fasting from the behavior, and a fasting from the thought. إلى حضرتنا بالفاتحة. محمد عبده ورسوله